Okay, go.
Welcome back, y'all, to the That's You podcast.
Wait.
We
We have to clap.
Oh, we did that before, though.
No.
No, we didn't. Fooled you.
Gotcha.
You guys.
Gotcha, silly goose.
You gums.
Okay, you ready?
All right, 1, 2, 3. Ow, my thumb. I'm okay now. I just wear the brace for looks. 1,
Right.
2, 3. That was a little bit off.
Yeah.
Fine. And I'm not clapping into my mic either. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
That was
Look at
good
that.
one.
Look at
That
that.
was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Ooh.
Wooey, wooey,
All right,
woo.
sorry about that, folks. Anyway,
I'm not.
welcome
oh,
back.
shoot.
Oh, you wanna count me
Whoopsie.
You want to count me in?
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back, y'all, to the That's You podcast.
Where that and you meets you and I.
And that is where we are.
Today.
With you.
Right now.
That's it.
That's you.
Frankly.
I
am your host, Jordan Carey. This is my hostess with the mostest. Better than all the other hostess.
Come on now.
Hoses. And then she ain't your hoe.
No more.
This is Brianna. I won't tell you her last name because she doesn't like that.
I don't like when you call me by my government name.
Oh, whoops, my bad. I knew there was something in there.
There's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we figured it out.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
10 seconds. Go.
Linktree, bitches.
Get it while it's getting's good.
Bing bang.
And look, Larry, shout out Larry. He
Shout out Larry.
asked me the other day. He said, "How the fuck do you use Google Forms?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "You know what, Larry? That is a great point.
Great point.
So if you also don't know how to use Google Forms, literally go to our Linktree. You can do linktree.com/the That's You podcast, or you can go to our Facebook to get our Linktree. But you click on the thing that says podcast suggestion box, and then it takes you to the Google Forms
Directly there.
and you just fill out a form as all,
or a suggestion.
or a suggestion.
Yeah.
Like, and
For
if
our
you
box.
and I want to do this eventually, but if you have an "Am I the Asshole" story, fuck Reddit.
Yeah, fuck Reddit.
We are the new Reddit.
That's
So
that's right. That's our goal.
Give that to us.
Is to be Reddit.
Yeah, give that to us.
That'd be
You know
hot.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be hot. So, hi Landon, hi Brandon, hi Larry.
Woo. You're good. You're doing so good, baby.
Thank you.
She doing that thing because we own it today.
We own it today.
That's right. We got a mission.
We have a mission and we're gonna get it. Hi Landon, hi Brandon, hi Larry, hi Mom. I love you, Mom. Yeah.
Hi Ross. Hi Allison. Hi Mom.
Maybe.
Hi Khalil. Maybe.
Oh, hi Khalil.
Who knows? Who knows? Anything is possible.
I mean, if he edits this video for me, I would like him to.
Thanks for editing this.
Thanks for
video,
editing this
bro.
video, Khalil. Oh my gosh, thanks.
You're so cool. You're doing such a good job. I know you're only 3 minutes in, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
I know it for sure.
Are we peaking? Do we do this every
Who
time?
knows? We can just We can just fix it in post, Khalil. So.
Oh shit, we are. We
It's
are.
fine.
We are.
It's fine. The beauty of this is that we can fix it in post.
No, I can't. So,
Yeah, it's cool.
So just don't get as close to your mic.
Okay, I'll stay a little bit further back.
Yeah.
All right. So today
If you're speaking quiet, you can get close.
we don't have a
Eat that
Florida
shit.
man. Today we don't have a Florida man
Yeah.
because again we are solving a real life Florida man
Right.
in Davenport. Does anyone remember where we are in Davenport?
We'll give you 5 seconds. Do, 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 do. All right, time's up. Did you get it? No? Not my fault. Okay,
Yeah.
Davenport is in, what is it, Indiana?
I don't
Ohio?
remember.
Does anybody remember?
Massachusetts?
I
don't
surely
remember.
fucking don't.
Yeah.
I surely don't.
Let's look at a clipping here.
A little clip for your clipping pleasure. Your pleasure of clipping.
Oregon.
Oh, I was close with Ohio. Both
Nope.
O's. They're both O's.
Yeah, okay.
Oregon,
spell it.
Ohio.
I thought you meant like
Not
like
proximity
geography.
wise.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Geography, yeah. Well, last week we kind of had a little bit of a doozy of a does it, and that kind of happened, and that's not our fault, and it's not your fault. So we're gonna give you guys a slick little recap because our video kept going long after
Long after. Oh,
our
my
interface died, our
God.
mics died.
The laptop died.
Yeah.
None of those things went bad. Just
The government
laptop
was
died.
like, cut the mics.
But hey, guess what?
They're getting too close.
Guess what?
What?
We figured it out.
Figured it out. We figured you out.
All we have
Trump.
to just
Elon.
It's plugged in this time. It's not gonna die. And
That's
if
right.
it does, we will realize it.
That's right. because we can see it. It's
We
in
can
our
see it.
vision.
Remember, I was like, hey, it's going dark. It's going dark.
Yep.
And then there's that moment where I was like, it's
Fuck it.
fine
Fuck
if
it,
it
we
goes
ball.
dark. No.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't fine or dandy.
So unfortunately that happened. But if you watch the YouTube on
The tube of views.
youtube.com/that's you podcast, or you can find it on our link tree. Another plug, another one. I'm on it today.
You're on it today. Oh
But
my
if you look,
God.
thanks, babe. But if you look there, you will find that video has got the entirety of the That's You pod. I know what you're thinking. 2 hours and 15 minutes isn't long enough.
2 hours and 18 minutes.
2 hours and 18 minutes isn't even long enough. Fuck 15. 18 isn't even long enough.
Well, good thing that 15 wasn't long enough because it's not 15. It's 2 hours and 18.
It's 2 hours and 18
Which
minutes,
is
and
perfect.
you can watch the entirety of the That's You podcast, Mukduk Mystery Part 1, on YouTube. You're not going to find it anywhere else.
My blood, sweat.
My sweated.
My blood, my swabbed. My last brain cell.
You worked hard on it.
So,
she did.
Let's get in there, really.
She works hard for you guys. Please check that stuff out. That'd be amazing. So anyway, we're gonna give you guys a little recap real quick because we're cutting it pretty long already. I know it's only 6 minutes, but you know what? We're still
speed running.
We're kind of trying to speed run so we can get back to the mystery and solve this dang crime.
And we will, which we will do.
Right. So what had happened was there were twins. Their names were Zoe
and Avery. I was paid for Avery. He was paid for Zoe.
Yeah. Luckily, Zoe's still alive, so I'm probably going to get a bigger bag for that one.
Yeah, I guess so.
They've got this cousin whose name escapes me at the moment.
The cousin whose name is, I believe, isn't it Courtney?
You've got the documentary. I think it is Courtney.
Look,
Courtney with the good horns.
I'm already doing great.
Right. So this is one of the people that knows the password to their lake house.
The first objective was to find the accomplice, not the killer, and that is what we did.
Right. So the murderer strangled Avery, but Zoe was allegedly drug out of the apartment or the lake house because she had some hair that was left behind.
Not
in
of the
door
Owen
hinge.
kind.
Yeah, not the door hinge, rather the door frame. Well, this is their stepfather, who is married.
Guys, I double checked me. I was right.
Courtney, very nice.
Look, I'm doing great. Sorry.
This is their mother, Dr. Maureen Hamilton. She's a pediatrician. Hold on, let me get their actual father.
Actual factual.
You
have
father.
it.
He is a man.
The myth.
The legend. He does landscaping, I believe, is what he does.
I thought it was
he's a demolition company. Oh, here we go. Here it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Gardner Demolition. So he'll go to
his last name is Gardner, but he funds demolition.
He fucks everybody's gardens up.
He fucks shit up.
Yeah. So these 4 people are the only people that could have potentially been the accomplice. Okay. Now, the stepfather and mother were together, and the twins came home and got into an argument with their parent and their step-parent about dropping out of college, at which point they both went to the lake house, where they were eventually murdered, right?
Well, not they, just one.
Just one of them for sure
and the
was
other
murdered.
one was kidnapped.
For sure one of them was murdered. Well, these 4 people are the only ones that have the security code to get in to the lake house, which is right here. There's also a key under the front doormat. Now, the father is also an alcoholic, so he had spent his time at Bryson's Tavern.
Would you look at that? A bar,
right? At the bar. Very close friends with Wally Bryson Jr., who is the owner and the bartender there. Now, upon further inspection of the father's alibi we looked and we saw Bryson's website, which obviously we went right to.
Obviously, we gravitated directly towards it because we are the best investigators.
If you watch the YouTube
Wink,
video,
wink.
you will know that is a blatant lie. Okay, but that's okay.
Babe, you're not supposed to tell them that.
Well, I had a gut feeling that this was what was going to bring us.
You did. You called
justice.
it.
Yeah.
You called it almost immediately.
Yeah.
And my silly goose head said, "No, babe.
Yeah.
Try this instead."
I felt a strong,
right.
percolation.
This time, I'm gonna dive more into your predictions.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome, of course.
So on this website right here, brysonstavern.com, you can clearly see a photo, and we have some pretty shady characters here as well. This is Lenny Nelson. As you can see, he is a psych patient, crazy person who openly admitted to police officers to, and I quote, skinning chipmunks. Not
on his front porch.
On his front porch, which is like
in the middle of the day.
You'd think it'd be the last place that a person would skin a chipmunk, but
guess what? Convicted for animal cruelty.
Right. Also has got a laundry list of crimes. Definitely committed. Definitely was guilty of. And the same goes for our friend Vince here, who openly admitted to the police that there was a key under the doormat.
He says any idiot could have found that key under the doormat.
But also, the security company confirmed that the entry from the perpetrator was through somebody knowing the key code. So because of that, it was going to be one of these 4 people again, the only people that knew the code.
Right, exactly.
And then there was this man, this little hottie with a body, Davis Bateman. He is a real estate man who like really wants to buy the lake house. It's some real Scooby-Doo shit going on in that regard.
Ooh, his had a front and a back. That's how you know he's a dickhead. Because he's got his full body on it. On the back.
He just had to get that full body, that body shot.
Yep, arms crossed and all.
Yeah. Nobody else has a back.
Baby don't got back.
Does, yeah, a little scanning.
Baby don't got back.
Baby don't got no back.
So anyways, we narrowed it down.
So there was actually a photo in the website that's here.
And I will flash picture. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
This picture.
And it was a picture of a hooded figure, actually.
Yes.
And
a monster.
And a hooded monster. And this man, their father, giving him this photo that has got the key, the address, the names of the girls, the pictures of the girls, the key code.
He
and
basically
the fact that there's a key
was like, here's all this information you need to break into my house.
Right, exactly. And it's not even his house, but like the mom and the stepfather are like courteous enough to allow the dad to use it.
Right, exactly.
So we're 13 minutes in. Oh, I wanted to have our predictions in
we
this
can.
point. Yeah, we can just like hop right on into
go for
our
it.
predictions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want? Okay.
So basically, long story short, we went to this website, found out that the accomplice was none other than their father. Who then gave a hooded man, not this man, hooded man.
Gardner.
Frank Gardner gave a hooded man this picture with the information to get in, and that's how we solved Objective 1.
Yes, and we will now be opening bonus envelope 1 right after we give our predictions.
Go with yours first, babe. I'm curious.
In my heart of hearts.
In your heart of hearts, tell me.
I feel like it's this guy.
Really?
Because he was trouncing about with the van with the different colored door, which you'll know if you guys watch the first one.
But didn't they need trees cut down?
He is allegedly always in that neighborhood looking for work, but the fact that it was at like 3:00 in the morning just seems shady.
Right.
And this guy left out of the bar around 3:00 in the morning. I feel like these two have timelines that line up saying, "Hey, I was out and about." But the fact that the stepfather was kind of like nonchalant when he showed up to the crime scene, and he was like,
definitely know it's not this woman.
Right, it's not her, and I don't think it's the cousin either.
Really?
I don't. Even though it's got the horns on it, kind of seems like a red herring.
She's got red hair.
Yeah, she is red hair. I feel like the stepdad and the real dad kind of were like in cahoots with this man, and potentially the real estate agent. Like maybe the real estate agent not wanting like the death of the girls to happen per se. But I really don't understand like why the girls having access to the lake house. Like to what I mean, I guess to the degree that like the mother who is the owner of the lake house would be like, I don't want this lake house where my girls were assaulted and one of them was murdered already. I feel like they wanted to sell.
You've given me a sprack.
Get the money from this guy and have this guy.
You've given me a sprack.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Let me hear it. Yep, let me hear your
are you ready?
Hypothesis.
She's still on my back burner, okay? She's still on my back burner, but hear me out. He gave
Vince,
this man,
the tree man,
the picture.
Yes.
Because, well, I guess that doesn't matter. Well, I guess it could be a because. He gave this man the picture because the mother went to the father and said, this is what's happening. They want to drop out of school. You must make this not a thing. Right. And then he said, okay, cool, no problem. And then he went to this guy and he was like, hey, if you just have this guy go over and do this, then we could definitely have that lake house. And then she was like, oh no, what have I done? Oh God, no.
So you think she did play a part?
I think she played a part. I've changed my heart of hearts.
You told me that she was innocent.
As you were talking, I got like a sprack. It just came in my brain.
Okay.
This is what I think now, that she is not, she's not crying because like, well, yeah, she's crying because her daughter is dead, right. But she's crying because she's guilty.
Oh. Do you think that she meant to have them killed, or do you think it just got out of hand?
No, I think it got out of hand.
I'm starting to think that it got out of hand as well.
Yeah.
But where you feel like it's the husband and the exes, the ex-spouses, I feel like it's the stepdad and the real dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We're almost 20 minutes in. We're about 17 minutes in. You want to crack open this bonus envelope?
Absolutely. May I do the honors? Or do you?
Please.
Okay, please. Awesome. I love to open things.
Yeah, do you want to put these photos away? They will be in a link in the video here, in the bio, in the description of the video, for your viewing pleasure.
We also no longer need this, so I'm going to put this to the side as well. Okay. I love to open things. Are you ready?
Let it rip.
Oh, they're a hair. Don't like that. Ew, what that? Oh my God, it look like a booger. Okay, ready?
Yes. ASMR.
Gonna go get my brush really quick. I've done this terribly.
We're almost opening it, I swear. We're so close. There she blows.
I got it.
Right.
Would you take my trash, sir?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. Drum roll, please. Let's see what's inside envelope number 1. Let me make sure that's everything before I put it away. Okay, that's everything. All right, so, oh yeah, please.
Boom, bing bop, boom bop, bing bop, bam.
Stop a shit among you wouldn't understand. Stop, we might get copyright.
You're right.
That one is probably straight up. Okay, so this is the thing that we're going to need to check our answer.
Yes. All
right, so this was directly on top. I shall do the honors. Dear investigator, I cannot thank you enough for helping us identify the accomplice. I know Angie would be impressed that you found that picture of Frank Gardner. I know, right? Toot our own horns. Conspiring with the killer on the Bryson's Tavern website. It sent shivers down my spine when I saw the photo of the twins in the killer's hands. The SWAT team and I acted immediately after receiving your tip about Gardner. We surrounded his apartment with guns ablazing.
Hot dog.
Hoping to arrest him and find the killer. Zoe, and my Angie. As soon as I walked through the door, though, I realized we were too late. Frank Gardner was dead.
Oh, sheesh.
He'd been strangled on his living room floor.
Hot dog.
Once again, we couldn't find any traces of evidence to identify the killer, but my friend Humberto, very nice, on the CSI team is certain the markings come from the same hands that took Avery's life. It would be an understatement to say I was relieved after we'd cleared the apartment and found no signs of Angie or Zoe. The killer must have them both, but who is it? We found Angie's cruiser parked around the back of the apartment, so I'm certain she must have run into the killer there. I hope and pray that she's still alive, but it feels like we're running out of time with this psychopath. Most of Oregon is hiding away inside their homes with the doors locked. We need to find the killer ASAP. In all caps. The only new clue we have is a page torn from Angie's notebook that Humberto found under the driver's seat of her cruiser. I included a copy of it for you to read, but I'm not sure it can help us. Zoe and Angie are going to die if we don't figure out who the killer is. They need your help, and time is running out. Both sincerely and urgently, Jack Paulson.
Is there a difference?
Jack Offerson.
Is there a difference? Like, can you be sincere and not urgent? Like, is there like
yes.
the necessity? Okay. Yeah, like, do you need to like clarify? Like, hey, this is pretty urgent. Like, this obviously it's a murder.
Obviously.
Frankly. All right, well, here I'm going to use the magnifying glass to read it.
Okay, amazing.
Too. Yeah. Is the note page that we had torn out of Angie's notepad.
Give me a burp. I don't know if you can hear it.
Washington, 7 o'clock. Call to Chief Valentine at Washington State Police. Called Chief Valentine in Washington back at 7 o'clock per his request. Confirmed that all bridges from Oregon into Washington have roadblocks set up as of 7 a.m. Washington State Police have an active serial killer investigation over the border just north of Davenport Preserve. Lead investigator on that case, Detective Bobby Miller. We should probably call this number 509-555, 7096. Requested that he run a Washington State background check on Lenny Nelson and to tell Miller I may have some evidence that could help. Interview continued. What else can you tell me about him? Seemed really quiet, kind of creepy and aloof, didn't talk much. What was he wearing? Black hooded sweatshirt. Some emblem on the chest that it was a logo of. Oh,
no, please.
No. We're going to have to look at that picture once more.
Yeah, once more.
From the website.
Run it back again.
Run it back.
Can I see?
Back again. Absolutely, baby.
Okay, awesome.
So now what are we trying to do?
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got you. Objective number 2, identify the killer. 2 of 3. When you identify the person who murdered Avery and abducted Zoe, visit this webpage to prove it. After identifying the killer, you'll be provided additional information and your next objective in the case.
Oh, so we're just straight up finding the killer on this one.
I think we got this.
Okay.
I think we got this one.
Okay.
Called chief, confirmed that all bridges from Oregon to Washington have a road. Okay, hold on. So we need a map.
With my time
is here.
Yeah, I cannot even see a logo on the black hood.
May I?
In the picture.
You want to take a screenshot so we can zoom in?
Yeah.
So I think for this one we're probably just gonna need these maps. Mostly anyway, we'll need these maps because she made a call to the chief at 7 and then confirmed that all bridges from Oregon into Washington have roadblocks set up as of 7 a.m.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Not really a lot we can gain from
Not
that.
really a lot we can gain from that.
Photo.
We don't have any pictures of anybody's hands.
Right.
But I guess these maps will be useful either way.
Okay.
I think I'm thinking it means something different. I don't know if there was a time, but like I'm confused, I think. I thought it meant like, you know how, well, I guess I don't want to spoil the last one for anybody who's not played it yet.
No, spoiler, baby. We're figuring this shit out.
Okay.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
Okay, so you know how in the last one, in the newspaper clipping, it was like this was actually blocked off, so
right.
that it couldn't have worked.
Right.
I think I'm thinking that that's what that means. Called Washington State Police confirmed that all bridges from Oregon into Washington have roadblocks set up as of 7 a.m.
Yes.
But does that mean that they put them up after the murder, or were these in place beforehand?
This is after the murder. 7 o'clock is after the murder.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Which is why they set up the roadblock.
I guess this would be helpful either way.
So the roadblock, yeah, we can look at the roadblock and see that this state line, it looks like there's a state line here in the middle.
That just looks like a highway. Oh, I see.
Right here.
Does it say?
And it goes down.
I mean,
that's the only state line I see.
Okay, cool. But I mean, if that were the case, that would mean that it's this guy.
No, because they would have caught Bateman.
Right, exactly.
If he was going out.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't have been Bateman.
But the lake house is right here.
Right.
And he's the only one. If these were blocked off, he's the only one that would be able to get there. Yeah. But I feel like that's way too obvious. I feel like I'm thinking it means something different.
You want to try saying the map is the reason
You're
why?
not, they can't hear
Oh,
you.
sorry, folks. You want us to try to see if the map is the reason why?
Not really. I kind of want to dig a little further, because that just seems a little silly.
Well, sometimes just because we don't want something to be true doesn't mean that it is not true.
We can. That would be crazy if that was like my first guess and it was correct.
That'd be great. It would also prove us all wrong.
Yeah,
if it was Bateman, just the
yeah,
real estate guy.
Can you identify what?
What 2 items are needed to identify the killer?
Okay, so
there's 2.
Okay, so yeah, I only have 1.
Yeah.
So I guess I can put that. Mm-hmm. What is this? This is the road map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can put the road map in.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But we have to select another one before we can.
Okay.
So I won't know if mine's right until we find the second one either. So,
how about missing page from notebook?
Sure.
Check answer. Sorry, those are not the right items. It looks like you got one of them right. That's a great sign. Don't give up on Zoe and Detective Cullen are relying on you.
Okay, so go back.
Okay.
And then keep the roadmap and change the second answer.
Okay, to something silly.
Silly. Something, just click something random.
Okay.
Something that it probably wouldn't be.
I'm going to click photo of Avery and Zoe.
Okay.
About that. It looks like you didn't get either of them right.
So it was this.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, so the map is not right.
Okay.
I thought I was a genius for a second. I just want you to know.
Yeah, I was about to... Our big old...
I just want you to know. I was like, wow, okay. I'm the shit.
I'm on this one.
I'm the shit.
I'm hot to trot.
Okay, so we need this, obviously, but it's the new thing. Of course we would need it.
What about the news article from the 19-year-old activist that was killed?
But why?
I don't know. I just feel it in my jellies,
You feel it in your jellies? I mean, you can go ahead, but I don't understand why that would be.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, take a little gander. I don't think that's it though. I'm gonna let me look. I'm gonna bring all of our paper evidence back out. I just want everybody to know that my bra strap has been clicking. It's been clicking this entire time, and I thought it was my AirPod. I was like, why is my AirPod doing that? It's my bra strap. What the fuck? I was like, what is that? It's like every time I move. I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but oh my god. You can't? No. Here, hold on.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like... Yeah. It sounds like your phone case.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. ASMR, y'all.
Ready? Oh, I won't do it now. Anyways.
Any Hootie and Blowfish.
So what had happened was, yeah, so let's bring all this back out. I thought maybe we weren't gonna need it, but I feel differently now. If you need a refresher on anything, baby, you just let me know.
Okay.
I mean, okay, hold on. Let me reread this because I don't know that I fully understand it. Understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Understood. Called Chief Valentine in Washington back at 7 a.m. per his request. Confirmed that all bridges from Oregon into Washington have roadblocks set up as of 7 a.m. Washington State Police have an active serial killer investigation over the border, just north of the Davenport Reserve.
Just up here, so up here.
Yeah.
Davenport Reserve is up here.
Okay.
But everybody is not.
Lead investigator on that case. I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to call the number?
No, you don't call 555 numbers.
Why?
That's how they get your information. Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. You ready for this number, baby? 509 555 7093.
These 555 numbers don't ever go anywhere, baby.
Verizon Wireless.
Boo. Boo.
This game isn't authentic.
Why put it there, baby?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just get a little bit in there more.
Yeah. At least we know we're not peeking, right?
At least we know we're not peeking. And then point it towards
maybe
you, but back a little.
Okay. Maybe the regional map. This one.
Okay. Yeah. I inkling for a map.
Yeah.
I'm hankering for a topographical map.
Aerial view. Looks like you got one of them right. That's a great sign.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me keep reading.
Okay.
Requested that he run a Washington State background check on Lenny Nelson, and to tell Miller I may have some evidence that could help. Interview continued. What else can you tell me about him? Seemed really quiet, kind of creepy and aloof, didn't talk much. What was he wearing? Black hooded sweatshirt, had some emblem on the chest. It was a logo of blank. Right. So hold on. She mentions Lenny Nelson.
Hold on. Maybe
Oh, a business card?
Yeah. We'll have a logo.
Oh, you a genius. A genius.
Let's go to wolftrees.com.
Very thick forearms. Oh, my leg hurts. Okay, let me just refresh everybody. Distinctive features. Very thick forearms. I love that. Oh my god.
Say more.
Shit. Oh my god. Shit. Where's Lenny's house? Lenny's house. Okay, I mean, it's kind of the obvious answer. Who did we think was the killer to begin with?
I think that it's Vince.
You think that it's Vince. Can I grab a different business card?
I spelled wolf trees wrong.
Let me see what we've got cooking. Let me see what we've got cooking in these business cards. What if it's not a dude?
You don't want to give up on that cousin quite yet.
No, I'm thinking maybe her.
Oh, she was just the person that did the. See, this isn't working either. Why does one of the websites work?
Because we're not supposed to. We didn't need all the websites.
But they should all work, right?
No, they don't want to steer you in the wrong direction.
Here we
go. Okay, see, it works.
Yeah. Photo gallery. I want to see him. Oh, God, what a hottie. I'm sorry. Never mind. My bad.
Can you
zoom in? Yeah, for
screen
sure.
record.
Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
It says many wolves.
Oh, I guess I could use my iPad to go on one of these websites while you do that.
I don't see any many wolves, little meat.
What the fuck?
Right?
What did you say?
That's what it said. That's what his tattoo says. Many wolves, little meat.
Oh, that's disgusting.
They did that on purpose.
They did that on purpose. They had to have done that on purpose. Oh my gosh, so many things are happening. I'm so sorry.
Photo gallery. It's just 3 pictures. It's him, a picture of some wood that he cut, and a chainsaw.
Okay. Maybe. Hey, nobody look at my password.
Yo.
My iPad messed us all up.
Hey, you know we do it live.
Fuck it, we ball. We do it live.
Style.
We do it live.
Oh. I'm going to check this other website as well.
Okay, I'm going to go for this guy and this gal. And then, you know what? Fuck it. Why don't we check the stepdad too?
Okay. I don't feel like he's going to have a hoodie with a logo on it, though.
I feel like that's exactly why he would wear a hoodie with a logo on it. To go and... Oh, wait. He didn't need the password.
Right.
Right. Okay. So, tattoosbyveronica.com. Tattoos by Veronica.
These folks really need to invest in some
better web designs.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad one.
No, I think it's because you're looking at it on your phone.
No, I think it's because I'm looking at a demolition and a tree service website.
Okay, so we've got. Oh, let me screen record too.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. It's about that time. Beep beep bop.
Okay.
These are.
My body is my journal, and my tattoos are my story.
Gay.
That's really fucking gay. First thing you should know is that every tattoo we do is custom. So we don't have flash art hanging on the walls or books with generic designs laying around. Before you arrive, think about what you want or a direction you want to go in and bring references. Bring printed photos, images, drawings, and even inspiration on your phone. There is no such thing as too much. We welcome a great starting point. Your tattoos will be part of you and who you are. Our artists are excited to take part in your making your statement.
Beautiful, babe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. My God, thank you. They offer cover-ups. Black and gray, color, and portrait tattoos.
Oh, shit. I'm going to do another screen recording. And this is Stephen Q. Welch, the stepfather.
Look at this going. Look at this. Look at how it changes.
See,
They put effort into this one.
They did the damn thing on that one.
They did the damn thing on that one. I wish that it would tell me what the logo was. I don't know what I'm looking for.
It says years in business, 32. Happy clients, 78. Doesn't sound like you should have that many. Sounds like you should have more in 32 years. Maybe, at least. Maureen
Do you think it
H.
would let me book an appointment?
He had his own wife fill out a review. It's remarkable how comfortable Steven is when it comes to handling other people's money. If I didn't have a full-time accounting specialist in my medical practice, I highly consider Stephen Q. Welch, an associate, to be my business accountant. Seems a little biased. Sounds like he's having a rough time at this accountant thing, potentially.
Yeah, because he's too comfortable with other people's money.
Right.
Oh my god, look, oh wait, no, okay. Contact us, set an appointment. Oh my god. Services, let me see what we got rolling. Artists. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, she's a receptionist. Gallery. There's nothing real special going on in this gallery.
I'm hopping the stepmom or in the mom's.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop to this
website
fella
because
Davis Bateman.
I'm wondering if he also has a review on her pediatric skills.
That's funny. She's great with kids. I know because I watched her birth mine.
Oh my god. No, I don't think they have any kids together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no mention of step siblings for Avery and
oh yeah, you're right.
Zoe.
You are the correct. Oh my gosh, look at this fuck bag.
Oh, they accept Anthem. Oh my god. Jesus.
Look
how
at
dare
this.
he?
How fucking dare he?
He's in a floating chair.
Like, what the fuck?
Like a super villain.
He really is. Look how long his little tootsies look. There's not really much going on here.
Yeah.
I feel like we missed our opportunity to get this right. You know what I'm saying?
How do you mean?
Like, it's not going to be a website now.
Oh yeah, the website thing is probably
it's done and over with, but maybe clues, maybe.
Yeah.
Vacancies. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Maybe just the Lenny Nelson patient.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe there will be a person in a sweatshirt in one of these pictures.
No, these look like they're just for homes.
Really? Because there's a lady back here. What the fuck? $200,000? I was just making a joke, babe. I was just making a little funny.
Vacancies. I was like, vaccines. They're getting real political.
I also did that. I also was like, what?
Hi, my name is Jordan Carey. I'm 30 years old and never learned how to fucking read.
Finally, you've done my joke. Hi, my name's Trey. I'm 19 and never learned how to fucking read.
Oh, I kind of want to put the...
Hi, my name's Trey and I have a basketball game tomorrow. You kind of want to put the what?
The ID of Lenny.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay.
I don't think that's it, though. Nope.
It is nay.
It is nay. I think we've missed our opportunity with the
websites.
Yeah. I think that was a little pointless just now.
Well, you know, we gotta check all our check our six. Check all our sixes.
My legs are falling asleep. Ouch.
And we did both the maps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just straight up finding the killer now.
Did we do my... Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure the killer is that Vince man.
Okay.
So maybe I'll put the Vince card? That's how I feel.
Okay, go for it.
Nope.
Do you want to stack these over there?
Sure.
Okay. Put in this Lenny Nelson picture.
Okay.
Put the picture. Don't put the actual ID. Put the picture. Hey, give it back. Give it back to me or else. I meant put it in here.
In where?
In the thing.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You already checked?
Yeah.
It said no?
Yes.
Oh.
No, it said yes, and I'm on to the next case.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm feeling Lenny. I'm feeling like we should go for it.
Wait. Maybe I did not do Lenny. Maybe
you didn't.
Yeah.
You were doing Vince.
Sorry, that's not it.
Okay. Well, I'm feeling Lenny. Put in Lenny's stupid little thing.
That's Lenny? Oh,
I know, what a fucking cuck, right?
Crazy looking bastard.
His mustache.
Right. Is this a background check?
Yeah.
Okay. Background check of Lenny. Nope.
Guys, we're shooting blanks again. Okay, hold on. No more guessing.
Oh, I just want to try Vince Wolf once.
Okay, go ahead.
Background of Vince Wolf.
Go ahead.
Nope, that's not it.
Okay.
Fuck us. Fuck us raw.
Fuck us. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, Lenny.
Okay.
It said we needed this. The only person it mentions is Lenny.
Right.
Right. So that's why I'm feeling it's Lenny. If I feel it in my jellies.
Hey, did I do the news article yet?
Yeah, I think so. You
I'm
can
gonna
try it again.
Yeah, because I don't remember if I did it. No, that's not it. Golly gee, folks. I think this murderer's gonna get away this time.
No, let's just brainstorm it with me, babe. Pass it back and forth, okay? What are you feeling?
Ideas. I thought that it was gonna be the Vince Wolf, but it doesn't matter if I think that it's Vince Wolf.
So if you think it's Vince Wolf, put this in.
The investigation.
Sure.
Okay. I guess that is why I believe it's Vince Wolf.
Right, because
Detective Cullen's notebook. Sorry, those items are not right.
Okay, so it's not.
So it's not Vince Wolf.
No, I'm not saying that. Here,
right.
can you grab these? Or I don't think there's anything shifty happening here. This one is like so bad. Mm-hmm. Look really up close at that.
Oh, they AI'd her feet.
Yeah, they AI'd her body. I don't think it's these. Oops, sorry guys, I keep hitting you. Wow.
I'm so stumped. Motherfuckers want to find me.
Okay. So it's not this. And it's not these maps. Okay, hold on, babe. We can do this.
I'm trying. I'm with you.
He sure is trying.
It's not Wally Bryson's card again.
Shits and gigs?
Shits and gigs. No more shooting in the dark.
Shits and gigs? I don't feel like it's these.
Or the background checks.
Maybe it is.
I don't think it's the background checks.
Maybe we're wrong. Maybe it's not Vince.
Maybe it's not Lenny.
Well, okay, so then there's one option left.
Well, who could it be?
Davis Bateman.
Do you want me to do his card or his background check?
It's definitely not his card, but he definitely does look like a cuck in his website.
Holy tits.
Get fucked.
Because Bateman used his Joe Washington at Bryson's Tavern.
He used his... I said that in the very first episode.
Right.
I said that.
Yeah.
I said it's this guy.
I thought that he had an alias that was also Joe Mamba.
Yeah, but that's not what they said.
Right. They said it was Joe something. And if you heard Joe Mamba, you gonna remember that.
Right, exactly. You gonna remember Joe Mamba. It sounds like Joe Mama.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Oh,
we are cooking with fire now. All right.
Look, see, now, I told you we could do this. We just got to use a little bit of process of elimination.
Now open envelope B.
Okay.
For more information and a fresh lead on the case. All right. Oh, let me, maybe I should just screenshot this one.
Why?
Because it's telling you, like, the information as to why. Oh, Shisha, Macalon. There we are.
Okay. Is that really just what it said? It's just because he used his...
Hold on, I'll tell you. The missing page belongs in the middle of Wally Bryson's interview. Oh, shit.
We just assumed.
Yeah, we should have known.
That's what it was.
We should have known that this one came out at 9
Because
or 7 a.m.
When you were reading...
There was a big...
When you were reading, you were like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, wait, yes, it does. Aw, man.
Oh, yeah, because something...
Something doesn't make sense there.
Yeah. Had an emblem of his chest. It was a logo of something. Doesn't remember what. That's what the page says. Keep going a little bit. One more. Two more. One more. Oh, this is it. This is the last page before this page comes
Right.
in.
It goes here.
Oh, no. Yeah, after this page.
It goes... Motherfucker. Motherfather. It goes...
After this one.
Well, come on now.
Yeah.
It goes before this one.
Yeah.
It goes here.
An emblem of a logo of a mental institution.
I think I should interrogate him ASAP.
A logo of a mental institution. Born in Washington.
Yep. So, this page goes here, like I said.
Born in a mental institution is how we read it.
No.
Well, without that page, that's what it is. Born in a mental institution.
We did read it like that. No red flags went off. We were like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he be?
As one does.
Okay.
Okay. Introduced himself as Joe Washington. So, hold on.
Where does it say that?
So maybe
Did we just read the page wrong?
No, we're looking for that face.
That is the bar. That's the bar guy. That's Wally Bryson.
But that would be in Frank's.
It's after Frank.
Yeah. Do. It'd probably be after Lenny too. Vince Wolf.
It's one of the very last pages.
Yeah. This race is about to come off.
Do you want me to flip through? Keep on rolling. I understand why she discarded this notebook. Mother of the Lord. The Lord.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
God, I hate it.
Can I help?
Yes, please.
I asked you if you wanted me to flip for you.
I thought I was strong enough.
Baby, it's just the pages. It's not your finger.
You did the best of me.
There
this
it is.
Yeah. Introduced himself as Joe, and then we read it as Joe something. Doesn't remember. As Joe Washington.
Had something. It was a logo of something. Doesn't remember. But Wally will call me back if he thinks of it.
Wow. Introduced himself.
So he was born in a mental institution. We were just... That wasn't the page that was missing.
No, I don't. Really? He was born in a mental institution? That seems wrong. Oh, yeah, I guess that was the one. Who was born in a mental institution?
He lived here for years, but says he was born in a mental institution. Because he's been here for forever.
Right, yeah. All right. We're piecing it together.
Piece by piece. Get
Frank's
it?
business partner introduced himself as Joe Washington, a known alias of Davis Bateman.
I says this in the first one. I says it's this man.
Yeah, you did. To be fair, we've been throwing blame around to everybody and everything.
We really have.
Anybody can catch
it started
these
out
cuffs.
as Courtney with me.
Right.
You've been on Vince since day one.
Yeah. I'm still not completely convinced. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. A picker? Nope, that's not a picker. All right. You did it again. And this time, I'm glad to say that your detective work allowed us to save Zoe. Woo! I'm getting my money.
Man.
I just wish I could say the same for Angie right now. Using the missing page from Angie's notebook to match the killer's alias with Davis Bateman's background check was a stroke of pure genius. We never had gotten a warrant to go after him without you. I wish our rescue was as brilliant, but Bateman was ready for us and heavily booby trapped his entire
Pretty fucking jigsaw of him.
When the SWAT team and I stormed the building, we were met with a barrage of explosions like nothing I'd seen 12 years in the Marines. The rest of the team retreated when the first bomb went off, but I pushed into the fire looking for Angie. Amid the chaos, I followed the sound of a woman's voice to the basement where I found Zoe tied up in the corner. After hoisting her onto my shoulder and turning for the exit, I caught Angie's eyes across the smoke-filled basement. She was standing right next to Bateman, and he was holding a gun to her temple. Damn. I froze for an instant, unsure what to do, when Angie screamed out, Get her out of here, save her, bring Zoe home." So I listened to Angie, and as I carried Zoe up the stairs, I turned back to see Bateman lead Angie down into a tunnel in the floor. He followed her down. As soon as I got Zoe to safety, I turned back into the house. The entire structure collapsed in a raging inferno. We immediately put a 5-mile radius around his house on complete lockdown, and the public works department soon informed me of a large storm drain pipe that runs under the Bateman house. It's large enough for a person to escape, but they couldn't travel more than 3 miles from there without coming above land. After the fire was out, I confirmed the tunnel connected to the drain pipe, and I've since explored every inch of that underground system. I'm thankful that I didn't find Angie in there. I just wish I knew where she was. We can't lock down the area forever, and it's too big to search everywhere. I need your help. Could you please figure out where he might have taken my Angie? I'll be looking for her. If you think of anything, please let us know. Jack.
Offerson.
Jack Offerson. All right, and to the hero detective, thank you for saving me from that evil monster Davis Bateman. I'm still in shock now, lost, confused, and alone. Someday, after more time has passed, I'll send you another message with deeper appreciation and thanks for what you've done. But that's not why I'm writing you today. Detective Angie Cullen needs your help. Officer Jack Offson told me that you've been his secret weapon on this case. He says you're half Sherlock Holmes, half Albert Einstein. Oh, please. If anything, you're
because of the hair, isn't it?
A quarter Sherlock Holmes and a quarter Albert Einstein, and then I'm the other quarter.
That's fucking rude.
What? That's exactly what that was. Those are the appropriate measurements.
No.
For splitting the credit.
No.
Fine. He's convinced Angie's fate rests in your hands. I believe him. I don't know where he took Angie, but I wanted to share my experience in case it may help you find her. It all started when Avery and I were at our family cabin on Ashcroft Lake. Avery went upstairs to bed around midnight, and I fell asleep watching TV downstairs. Sometime later, I woke up to a masked man on top of me, covering my mouth with gloved hands. I wanted to yell to Avery for help, but before I could make a noise, he had me pinned down and taped my mouth shut. As he tied my feet together, I looked up the stairs and saw Avery's face. Of course, I'll never forget that moment. The look she gave me, he must have seen her too, because as soon as he finished tying my feet together, he walked upstairs into the room where she was hiding. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I heard a struggle for a few moments, and the noises got quieter until eventually he came down to the stairs alone. I tried to fight as he dragged me out the front door, but I was tied up and could only do so much. Eventually, he stuffed me into his trunk and drove away. When the trunk opened, we were inside a garage. It was Bateman's house. I know now. He put a bag over my head and threw me down a set of basement stairs and said if I moved even an inch, he'd kill me on the spot. I believed him. Then he shut the door and left me. I had just about given up hope when Bateman suddenly burst through the basement again with a woman I didn't know, also bound and gagged. He threw her next to me. She hit her head really hard. Her eyes went wide when she saw me, and they then slowly rolled in the back of her head. It was Angie. As the hours passed, we were able to whisper to each other. I'm not sure how much time went by, but it felt like years. We were planning an escape. Oh, thanks a lot. I'm sorry it took us a little bit to figure out that it was a fucking website. Sorry, it felt like it was so long. Imagine how it felt for us.
Imagine how it felt for the people listening.
Oh my God,
no,
those
try
poor
this
souls.
one. Try that one. Try this one. What if it's this?
All right, why don't we mix it up a little bit? Do this one and that one. We were planning an escape when the explosion started. Just after the first blast, Bateman rushed down the basement with a gun and said he needed a hostage to get to the hideout. As he untied my feet, Angie begged him to take her instead and swore she would get him out alive if he let me go. He agreed. As he led her away from me, Angie kept telling me to run, but the explosions continued and the smoke was too thick. The next thing I knew, I woke up in the hospital. I'm writing you in desperation. Davis Bateman killed my sister and father. He abducted me and now has Angie hostage somewhere. We need to find where he's hiding her. Please help us, Zoe Gardner. I'm sorry, but your dad got your sister killed,
Yeah, straight
honestly.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Straight up, whoa.
Sorry about your
Wait, hold on.
ducks.
So we still have another bonus envelope to go.
We sure do.
Okay.
No, that's probably the congratulatory one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
When you know where the killer is hiding from the police with the detective, visit this page to prove it. God dang it. Well.
Map.
Yeah. His house.
Doubtful.
Not that one.
Didn't it say? Where did it say that
No, I want to see his house.
Oh.
Bateman's house. Sewer lines. Zoom in. It didn't work, folks.
Hold on, I got you, babe. Enhance.
Enhance. No, here's the plus button right there. Silly us. Where is he hiding?
Okay. The lake house?
No. He is within range of Hamilton home.
What's
Hamilton
that?
home.
Gardner apartment? Oh, wouldn't he hide with the dad? Back with the dad's body? No?
I don't think he would go back to the crime scene to hide.
If I was a killer and I knew this area,
mm-hmm.
which I do, where would I go to hide? Probably leave.
I mean, I'd be going south. I'd be going to Mexico.
But it's blocked.
Right.
They've got roadblocks, and then all this is. Okay, so it's got to be somewhere over here then.
Well, this amount is 5 miles. There's no way for him to escape 5 miles past his house because that pipe comes up 3 miles.
Okay.
Out.
Where was it? His house that was where they went? I don't remember. I don't recall.
She realized now that was his house.
Okay. You don't think he would hide?
Back at the lake house?
Yeah.
I don't think he would. That would be a dumb move to hide where you've already committed a crime.
What about Lenny's house? You don't think he'd go to Lenny's house?
I don't think there's any affiliation between the two. Unless, hold on, wait. The guy was wearing
a mental institution logo.
No. No, because we got that mixed up.
Oh, what was the it was something he couldn't remember.
Yeah.
You're right.
Almost had him.
We almost had him.
This close.
This girl also went missing.
Right.
Roxanne. Friends and family of Roxanne are planning a gathering tomorrow. Woman mysteriously disappeared. Would have turned 18 last Friday. Was camping with several friends. Noticed she had been gone for a long time. They searched the area. Authorities when it started to get dark. What was it like?
I'm going to say one of them is probably, there's two that could give us the answer. I'm going to say one of them is probably that letter from Zoe Gardner.
Okay. This one?
Yeah, and then maybe really what helped us was that the detective Jack Me Offerson,
What are you talking about?
where he was like, "This is what happened on that day."
Detective Jack Me Offerson?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? This?
Is that the one where he's saying, "I saw Angie"?
Jack Me Offerson
Mm-hmm.
is the one who's like leading us through the case. I don't think anything that he says is going to be evidence because it's all he's like, "Help me, please."
Right, he's like, "Help me."
I don't think anything that he says is what's going to lead us to where he is. If I was a psycho, that's all.
All right. Do you want to probably the regional map is probably something that's going to assist us.
I didn't have a guess. I don't have one just yet.
Okay.
mm, I, 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 I do think it's the lake house.
You think he's hiding at the lake house?
Yeah,
It's too far. It's way more than 5 miles.
Well, there's nothing else around.
Hamilton home.
Hamilton? He can't get through the border. They have it blocked. Who's Hamilton?
I don't know.
I know Humberto.
Umberto. Hamilton.
Yeah, who the fuck is Hamilton?
Alexander Hamilton. I don't see a Hamilton.
Right, exactly. Who the fuck is that? What does this guy do for work? I don't remember this fucker.
He's a real estate sales. He's a real estater.
Oh! He's hiding at one of his properties. He has many vacancies.
Oh,
I saw it on his website.
Fuck yeah. So his card then.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
His card and then maybe the regional map?
Yeah, try that. Or no, I thought you wanted to try her letter.
I did. It was wrong.
So, yeah, try that.
Okay. Oh, we're cooking with fire. So where do you think Bateman is hiding? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Go back
5,
to his
6.
website.
Yeah. He's got 6 potential properties.
Go back to his website. I just looked at all that. Can you screen record your phone while you do?
Yeah. We're truly can.
I forgot he was the real estate fucker.
We were wrong to try to give up on the websites. Good job, baby.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Remember, this is like the left-handed thing.
Right. Lying about being left-handed.
Right.
I am Davis Bateman.
If you go up to the thing, it'll say vacancies.
Oh, I said Ventures vacants. Oh my God. Holy. So
we could go through them.
Fort Ventura, 18. Oh, can we click on them? Okay. And we can figure out where this address is. Basement is a crawl space.
Okay.
So probably.
Can you read the description of the house?
Single family, gas, heating, central air, garage attached. This place is beautiful. We should move here.
Yeah, it's fine that he knows where we live.
It says Dixon, Oregon. So I don't see a Dixon. Oh, there. This is a Dixon, Oregon.
It can't be that then.
Yeah, it's too far. Okay. Let's look at another vacancy. 18.
Where's this one at?
Roberta, Oregon. It's a lot closer.
Okay, so that maybe.
Maybe. So let's keep cooking. Make not haste, brothers. Allow him to conjure.
That was good.
And then Fowler is literally right next to Bateman House.
Okay, so I've figured this one over that
it's
one.
probably Fowler then.
Okay, keep looking. Okay. Just in case. Because they could throw us a loop and put Woodbury in there too.
Woodbury is not in here. Oh wait, which one was this one? 54.
Fowler.
54 Copernicus something. So this one's just says Davenport, which is like down here somewhere, right here.
Okay.
Vacancy. We did Lakeshore. Banks Lane. Egan, right here.
Okay.
Too far. Vacancies. Moor. Moor.
Don't see.
But not to even see it on today. Oh, there it is.
Okay, so I would put Fowler.
Yeah, let's put Fowler. Oh, fuck me running.
Scroll all the way down.
Yeah. Bateman escaped to his vacant home near his property. Now open bonus envelope C for information on the fresh lead. Let's watch this YouTube video.
The city of a sigh of relief tonight as police apprehended a killer and rescued their own Detective Angie Cullen.
We done did it.
We did it.
Oh, perfect timing, right at around the hour mark.
It began several days ago when real estate developer Davis Bateman.
Good job, baby.
Thank you.
He also kidnapped her twin sister Zoe from their family's lake house.
Not cool.
Not fucking cool.
Detective Angie Cullen was hot on the trail when she too was abducted by the killer. Police tracked them to a mansion in Woodbury where a massive firefight ensued between Bateman and the SWAT team. Officers saved Zoe Gardner.
It's in a massive firefight. Hard cuts to a giant fire, a giant household fire.
Directly to Bateman's hideout, where they were able to rescue Detective Cullen and arrest Bateman for murder.
What a photo op right there.
What a photo op. Jack
Offerson.
They said his name wrong.
An independent investigator helped police solve the case.
Investigators.
We did it!
Unsolved no more. Nice work, detective.
Oh, my guy.
That's what I'm talking about here.
Okay, let's open our last envelope.
All right, this is just going to be some big old congratulations. Probably a little bit of our...
just stroking our
prize money is probably going to be in here.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh... Bing bop.
Boom bop, bing bop, bam.
This is Professor Angie at another crime scene, and they crossed out the un and the unsolved case files. Congratulations, detectives! You solved case number G-66H- or 8-H. H. If you enjoyed Unsolved Crime Case or Unsolved Case Files, come visit us online. Yeah, we did enjoy it, but we'll probably just buy another one. We'll probably not. I'll read it because you did such an amazing job with the solving portion. Yeah, good job, baby.
Thank you so much.
That is all. Here we go. Oops. I'll read this one first. Dear Detective, I'm not sure what to say, but Zoe Gardner and I are only alive today because of your intelligence and persistence. I cannot thank you enough. And that evil predator, Davis Bateman, will spend the rest of his life behind bars thanks to you. I'd have choked the life out of him myself if I'd gotten the chance. To be honest, I was a bit worried that Officer Jack Offerson.
Yeah, see, why are they saying their name, his name wrong?
Yeah, right. Everybody else got it right.
So weird.
Wouldn't be able to track... Oh, to be honest, I was a bit worried that Officer Jack Offerson wouldn't be able to track me down. Oh, my God.
Oh, wait.
That's your fiance.
Oh, my God.
Kind of a little dry diss right there.
She's a sneak diss. Your own fiance.
Kind of air. He's more brawn than brains.
Holy
Keep digging,
shit.
sweetheart. But he knew enough to get my notebook to a genius like you. I don't need him to be smart. I need him to be smart enough to know he's dumb.
Oh my God.
Jeez. But he knew enough to get my notebook to a genius like you, and the rest is history. Gotta love a guy who's willing to ask for help when he needs it. Hell yeah, sometimes, but you kind of dissed him a little bit.
Jeez,
Most
I don't
are
think they're
afraid to.
fiancés anymore.
He asked for a lot. I'm sure he asked for a lot of help now that Sergeant Anders promoted him to detective, and he's my new partner. He's coming along, but I'm not sure it's great for our personal relationship. But we're still getting hitched
Is
next
the next
spring.
case we're gonna be is like her murder?
Right. Do. I include a picture of us working a case with Umberto. So this is them working together, even though she's like off here on her phone texting her side dude.
Yeah, she's writing us this letter. He is so fucking dumb, bro.
Not nearly the genius that you are, but he knows enough to know that he doesn't know enough.
Right.
I understand that Zoe and her mother are getting along okay. I can't imagine what they're going through, but I hope time will help bring them peace and strength. Thanks. Oh, forever thanks, Detective Angie Cullen. P.S. I thought you might be interested to hear that we also caught the serial killer responsible for killing Roxanne Needle and several other women who went missing in Davenport. Excuse me. And up in Washington, the Washington State Police matched DNA from one of their crime scenes to the DNA we pulled off Lenny Nelson's hospital ID. He wound up confessing to several murders over the course of the last decade.
Okay, so he was a murderer.
You were right.
He was a murderer, just not this murderer.
Right.
Too many murderers all in one proximity. Oh my god.
We got two.
I think I won't be moving to Oregon.
Voluntary confession. Full name, Davis Bateman. My name is Davis Bateman. I killed Avery Gardner. I also killed Frank Gardner, kidnapped Zoe Gardner, and abducted Detective Cullen. It was never supposed to come this far. I had no intentions of killing anyone. The plan, which Frank Gardner and I came up with together, was supposed to be played out differently, but things got out of hand quickly, which is what we figured was happening, and I wish I never got involved with this deal. I met Frank Gardner a week ago, and
About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we kill you, ho.
Ooh, nice.
Thanks.
I met Frank Gardner a week ago at his ex-wife's home in Davenport, 5 Lakeshore Drive. I came to the door because I was interested in buying the land it sat on. I was interested in buying the land it sat on. Frank said he'd sell it in a heartbeat, but was no longer the owner. His ex was, and she'd never sell. Apparently, she says the fond memories it holds are priceless. It's hard for me to take no for an answer, and I would jokingly ask him what the price would be if it held some not so fond memories too. That's when the conversation took a darker tone. I could make millions developing there, and Frank needed cash in a bad way. We met a couple more times and came up with a plan. No one should have gotten hurt. We, or rather I, would have just spooked the family a bit, make them feel like their safe haven was anything but. Then they'd sell it to me, and I'd pay Frank a very generous rate to demolish the house. The plan was to tie up the girls and scare them a little. We figured a few hours of fearing for their lives is all it would take to put a strain on those priceless memories.
You want me to read the back?
Oh, please. I'm so tired.
It's okay. I can read the back. That's all that was supposed to happen. And it would have worked if Avery hadn't ruined everything.
And her little dog, too.
I had to kill her because she fought back. That girl wouldn't give up. And strangling her was the only way I could stop her. It's hard because they wrote it like he actually wrote it. Mm-hmm. So his punctuation's very bad. I knew Frank would go straight to the cops if I killed his other daughter too. So I took her back to my house as a bargaining chip. I met Frank at his apartment and made him a fair offer: keep his mouth shut or lose the other daughter. I didn't like the counter offer, and our negotiations fell apart, leaving me no choice but to take him out too. Just after I finished with him, who knocks on the door but some snoop detective? I hid in the closet when she kicked the door open, and I snuck up behind her while she was trying to revive Frank. I thought she might also be worth more alive than dead, so I brought her to my basement with the other girl. I had some time to prepare before the SWAT team arrived, and fortunately, those preparations bought me just enough time to escape to one of my nearby vacant homes with a detective as a hostage. I was going to keep her alive in the shed for a few weeks until I was ready to make my run to the border, but that plan went out the window as soon as the SWAT team stormed the house. I don't know how you tracked us to that vacant building, but I guess it doesn't matter. If only that blasted girl and your meddling kids. If only that blasted girl hadn't fought back, no one would have gotten hurt and I would have gotten my lakefront property. It's a shame what happened. Those condos would have been beautiful. Signed, Davis Bateman. Row Raggy.
Oh my God. Well, that's how you solve a case, folks.
That's how you do that. It takes some trial and error in the beginning.
That's right. But we pieced it all together.
But you get it.
And it was super easy and fun.
Super fun.
And we will definitely be doing another one of these.
I told
y'all. Whether it's on the
y'all.
podcast or whether we're just doing them by ourselves, we enjoy doing these very much.
Very much. So we hope you enjoy them as well.
Right. And
monetize off that shit. No, I'm just kidding.
And if you guys ever want to go out and buy one and you're like one of our local friends, then we would gladly trade you our other one that we have.
Yeah.
So
we have this one and we have, what is it? Another murder.
I think they're all probably going to be murders.
One of them was finding the victim. We didn't even know who it was, Well,
somebody was wrongly convicted.
Oh, got it.
Right, and we had to prove his innocence.
Okay. So, maybe they are all murder mysteries. Mukduk Mysteries, if you will.
A lot of good stuff.
The thing we weren't doing was keeping everything separate, so I don't know what came out of what folder.
I will piece it together tomorrow. It's way too late.
It's way too late.
And I'm way too tired for any of that mess.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to the fans?
Hi, fans.
Anything you want to say to the haters?
Fuck you.
Anything you want to say to your mom?
Hi, Mom. Love you.
Anything you want to say to my mom?
Hi, Mom. Sorry. I was going to say your name.
Yeah, don't put her on blast.
Don't know if you like that or not.
No,
so, hello, Jordan's mom.
Hello. All right. I love you. I love you guys. And I love you.
And I love you.
You're a great detective.
Thank you.
You work really hard.
I try.
And every day you're getting better.
Thank you. I thought this one was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself very much.
We skidded a couple times.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
I told you guys that, it just goes boom, 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 boom.
Yep, after a while. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just started mowing through them.
Yeah.
All right. I love you guys. Zip it up, zip it out.
Zip it up. Bye.
Bye.